Nonverbal communication and body language are very important part of communication. Albert Mehrabian, a professor of psychology at UCLA, has done a good amount of research on communication. According to him, verbal communication covers only 7% of the total communication. Nonverbal communication, that includes body movements, face, arms gestures, voice tone, modulation etc., consist of the other 93% of communication. The nonverbal in most cases happen by accident. We are not aware of the importance of this. Let us learn a few things about this form of communication that form 93% of the total communication. Nonverbal communication, it involves all elements of communication that do not involve words. 4 basic types. Proxemics, an individual's perception and use of space. That means going closer to the person with whom you are talking, or going away from him. Kinesics, study of body movements, including posture, facial and eye behavior, movements that add cues for the receiver. Paralanguage, variations in speech, such as pitch, loudness, tempo, tone, duration, laughing, and crying. Territorial space, bands of space extending outward from the body. Territorial space differs from culture to culture. Seating dynamics, seating people in certain positions according to the person's purpose in communication. When you are trying to promote some cooperation with someone, it is better to sit right next to him or her. When you are trying to communicate with someone, it is better to sit in this formation. When you sit opposite to each other, then it encourages competition. Hence, this has to be avoided if you are looking for cooperation from the other person. When you sit like this with someone in between, then there is no communication happening. This type of sitting has to be avoided if communicating with the other person is very important. Team members may decode the nonverbal cues from the boss in different manners. If boss fails to acknowledge employee's greeting, he is unapproachable. If boss breathes heavily and waves arms, he is angry. I'll stay out of his way. If there is no eye contact while communicating, I wonder what he is hiding. If a manager sighs deeply, my opinion doesn't count. Following are the important features of body language. It is a set of involuntary actions of the body parts. It involves movement, especially of the limbs and the head. It does not have grammar. It has to be interpreted broadly by the people. To be assertive, an individual should show following behaviors through body language. Let us look at a good standing posture. You need to stand erect, face the person, free your hands, look into the eyes, move yet mind your limbs. Let us look at a good sitting posture. You need to face the person, look into the eye, mind your legs, don't slouch, try to spread out your legs. Let us look at different types of handshake. This is not a handshake, it is a hand crush. This is looked at as a weak and submissive handshake. This is considered as a political handshake. This is a good handshake. Put just the right pressure. Let us look at best practices while walking. You need to stand erect and face up. Use all muscles. Pull back shoulders. Get the correct pace. Approachable. Body language communicates whether you are approachable or not. Some people look approachable, and some people do not look approachable. In this picture, the second person looks more approachable. Isn't it? Body language exercise. It is not possible to observe your own body language. Many a times, we think we are being nice to people around us. But the nonverbal cues may communicate different intention. It would be good to take the help of a colleague to observe us and give us feedback. But to help your colleague, you can use the enclosed checklist. Your colleague may observe you specifically for 2 to 3 days and give you comprehensive feedback.